me outside, meet me outside. Bitcoin, crypto, don't go for a ride. If you're gonna get your surfboard, get it tied. Wall Street Pete, sick dough crypto. Please don't flip though. I'm not always right though. I'm not a financial advisor, but just a gentleman wearing a visor. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's just so simple, I'ma solve this puzzle. And if you didn't know that you're feeling puzzled, it's TA, baby. Come on right over. Got one job, I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 more just for me. I'm buying crypto, I'm buying crypto. I'm dollar cost averaging, don't you know? You buy the dip, you have a sip, take a rip. Call me captain of this shit. I don't give a fuck, my name is Skip. XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. Take that shit right down to the ceiling. I'ma put my fist through this shit. We're going to the moon and we're going soon. Alright, the name is Wall Street Pete. Crypto in crypto. I thought you'd know. We on
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? You hit the like and subscribe. Happy Turkey Day tomorrow morning for all of you. Go over the crypto technical analysis every day. Lots to talk about, right? Why is there a number 13 jersey sitting over here on my shoulder? I'm going to burn that mother effer if he goes to the Cowboys. That's all I'm saying. So if anybody wants to see the jersey over the OBJ Bowl this Thursday, the Giants will be playing the Cowboys. Has nothing to do with crypto, but I'll tell you right effing now, I'm going to burn the living shit out of this jersey. If he goes to the Cowboys, I can't take it. Good morning to you, everybody. I'm a New York Giants, a New Yorker, New York lover. I always root for the New York teams. This is just what I do, except it's hockey. For whatever reason, I got this love and passion for the Devils. They're finally doing good. But you come over here, we talk about the real steel man. Wall Street Pete used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange as he stumbles over his words this morning. Happy hump day to you, right? Well, we're finally above 1.41K subscribers. Thank you so much. All-time highs. I love you. Thank you very much for all of your support. I can't thank you enough. We talk about the crypto news. We're going to get into it right away. Estonia hitting the pages in the top crypto news here. U.S. arrests 2 suspects in $575 million crypto fraud scheme. We're going to go over something this over and over. You're going to get the trend here. Law enforcement officers from Estonia and the United States have arrested 2 men for allegedly committing a large-scale cryptocurrency fraud. This is why half the world doesn't want to get into crypto. Maybe 70% of the world, not even half. The Estonian nationals who ran a crypto mining service and a fake virtual currency bank, laundered their proceeds spent on cars and real estate and donated to a politician. Oh, here we go. So let's get that out of the way. Politician included, okay? That's one. I didn't even notice that, honestly, when I was going over it initially. So there it is now. So that's one time, right? Tornado Cash developer Alexei Pertsev, if you say that correctly, to remain in jail until at least late February. If anyone is familiar with the Tornado Cash developer, big problems, right, with money laundering. I had a big article here. If you peel everything off, what we have here is a fairly clear-cut money laundering case. As I giggle away, right? Known as an FTX money laundering. That doesn't apply. Only if you send billions to the politicians, the political Democrats, you are safe. So it's just a little, we're learning the rules of crypto as we go. Hit the like and subscribe, please, if you have yet to. This is the greatest crypto channel in the space. Wall Street Pete breaks it down to you, right? Dummy ways, smart way, however you want to put it. Crypto for dummies. We like to call it that, as nobody is a dummy, of course, but Wall Street Pete can be. Worked on the Wall Street Exchange. Very thick-headed. But here it is, right? It's pretty funny. All of the evidence to your face, clear as day. And crypto Twitter reacts. We got some news there talking about the deleted tweets and things that CZ might have done this morning, right? And there's more fun, of course, into the crypto space. Genesis warns of bankruptcy without new funding. They are the biggest Bitcoin OTC over-the-counter desk a major lender and could take down parent company DCG. This is scary for Grayscales, which is a titan in the space. So pay attention. Make sure you hit the heart, like, and subscribe. We go over a lot of crypto news for you. Don't mean to go backwards there. Then we have this little thing going on, which is a nightmare. Lots to talk about, as I said, in the crypto space. But let's talk about this real quick before we get into any of this and the technical analysis side. Listen up real quick to this.
Wall Street Pete's sit down crypto. What do you call it? Criminal charges when 3 charged in the first ever cryptocurrency insider trading. Remember the Coinbase scandal? Yes, that was criminal. I just asking for a friend. What do they call it when a whole organization, a whole exchange does it? Is that an exception? Or is that politically in time things? Yes.
Yeah, so lately I'm on a little tirade here. I don't mean to get into it. I can't stand politics. This is exactly why I can't stand it. It's always politically tied somehow. It's so corrupt. I can't stand it. But here we are. So then we go in to the crypto news after that, right? So why is SBF not getting arrested? I don't understand. Everyone else, as you can see, the articles are getting arrested. Things are happening, right? Bad news. Everyone's in trouble. Genesis, that's bad news as well. CZ is all about himself. I don't know if anybody's noticed that, right? I took a quick little analyzation. This is what I do for a living. I analyze things, and I'm starting to realize that CZ seems to be all about himself. Why do I say this? Well, crypto total market cap is going above the $750 billion market cap. Thank gosh. We're coming back up, almost about 4% in the up. We're hitting some support. We talked about the weekly candle, how important the weekly candle, and like I said, I believe we can get a rally relief all the way to 18.3 if you follow me. So I think this could happen. Pay attention, as this is a big possibility as we find our way still to the 14,000. Please do not get fooled on the recent rally. Nothing significant enough to show me that we're moving and grooving. And I got a nice little chart for everybody coming if you do appreciate technical analysis. But let's get to it, right? Crypto Twitter yesterday reacts to Binance CEO's deleted tweet about Coinbase's Bitcoin holdings. And yes, I do believe it's a bear trap. We have Steven in the house, Mad Poodle. Aaron and Gary, good morning to you and the rest of the wolves. Please do not forget to hit the like and subscribe and share this with a friend if you do find this very helpful. So Coinbase custody holds 635K BTC for Grayscale. 4 months ago, Coinbase, I assume, exchange had less than 600 BTC. He's already saying if they had less than 600 BTC, how could 635 be considered the amount holding? So what is he doing? He's starting his shit again, excuse my French. Once again, this is what he's doing. And it's starting to make me realize, another person tweeted it as I thought about that instantly. If you see the FUD out there, remember our financials are public, This is exactly what he's saying. We are completely covered. Then he deletes the tweet. Obviously, Brian Armstrong just told me the numbers in the articles are wrong, deleted the previous tweet. Yeah, you pretty much didn't want to look like an asshole, so you got rid of it. I understand. You're attacking the entire industry. You pretend you want to be about the crypto space itself. Meanwhile, all you care about is Binance. It really turns me off when I see someone who doesn't want to work together, open up the arms, and become a whole. This is all bullshit, right? I guess I'd rather have some of this bullshit than the ones we've been getting with FTX. So there is a difference. That latest tweet CZ made about Coinbase Bitcoin holdings, look at this, that he just deleted, wasn't a great look. I get the argument that he's trying to protect the industry, but CZ is more than smart enough to know that exchange and custody wallets, I can't speak this morning, are separate. And this was yesterday's news. This is 23rd this morning, excuse me. And is CZ implying Coinbase custody does not hold one-to-one BTC on behalf of Grayscale's trust? Could you imagine? Could you effing imagine? Good morning, Sean. This is a very serious question. This is a problem, ladies and gentlemen. And then here we go, as he just said, and just exactly what I'm saying, 360 trader. CZ just proved today he's all about one thing, his empire. He is not here to look out for the industry. He deleted the tweet, but now, as I already expected, he exposed himself as a villain. I do agree with this tweet very much. You could take what you feel, obviously you're big boys and girls, on what you think about all this. If you do enjoy some of this stuff, we're going to break it down on TA, make this as short video as possible. What I think with Ethereum is happening, so we're going to go over Bitcoin, and then we're going to go over this Ethereum chart. So please, I think this is so important. We're looking at a daily chart now. On my daily chart, We talk about technical analysis. We talk about things we see in chart patterns. And as you can tell, they look pretty clear. Now, you can take this for whatever you want. Good morning, Dr. Rainey. What's up, my brother? Would love to meet some of you guys together. We were supposed to meet once, and Wall Street Beat, unfortunately, had so many bad things going on. I don't know why it's got to be negative, but we could not make it. It was crazy. But we were supposed to go to a game last year and watch the Miami Dolphins versus the Giants. We were not able to make it. It was very sad. But here we are looking at this head and shoulders pattern coming in. What I believe, ladies and gentlemen, is we don't break above this little small falling wedge, which is usually bullish sometimes, right? And if you see here on the daily, we got this nice little falling wedge right here, the symmetrical triangle pattern. If we don't do this, and if we don't start breaking out and come down and start testing here, and obviously we don't do none of that, which would get us to the 1355, ladies and gentlemen. You got to pay attention. This is very important now. It's like if you were talking in the back, right? You just got your attention. Pay attention! Definitely to mention. 1680 would be a peak out to the top of the bull trend if we started jumping to the top. So you'd want to take basically a 1355 long position if we start breaking through the 1355 aggressively. If we do not do that, which I don't think we're going to, right? Talking about a falling wedge, usually it does break to the upside, but considering what is happening here in the alt grand scheme of things, I don't trust it. I believe there is a head coming down. Unfortunately, with all the FUD, everything is starting to match and make sense, right? Wouldn't you agree? $521 is somewhere around that area. We have hit resistance over and over, which we're going to flip support into resistance. Unfortunately, resistance into support on the downtrend. This sucks. We've been together for 18 months now, Pete, and I think that's my longest relationship. That's hilarious because I might have to concur with you on that one. That is hilarious. Outside of the one I'm in now, that doesn't count because I'm done. We're finished. Not finished. I'm just not ever going to have another relationship. I'm confident. She's the one. That's awesome news, right? We're not going to be looking anymore. But yeah, I'd like to keep your relationship and that one going, right? All in one. This is the Wolves of Wall Street, ladies and gentlemen. I've known some of these people for over a year, almost 2 years now. We talk in the chat. We get to know each other. So there's another one. And we have some good chats, right? No scams. If you start your scamming shit, you're out of here like Vladimir. We're not talking about Putin. 1355, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this dotted line. It's taking the slope. And if you'd notice, support on it and resistance on my dotted line, like a symmetrical triangle pattern in here. So you really do have to pay attention. So this is a very possible pattern. Head and shoulders pattern. We're looking at Ethereum. If anyone's interested, please hit the like and subscribe. I got the left shoulder here. Now, obviously, we're not getting the head dramatically down yet. So whatever, it doesn't matter, but it will come. And when it does, I do expect similar price actions that this could happen. Now, this is not financial advice. This is something that can occur. I'm trying to get you prepared. Could we be absolutely incorrect? Yeah, it's happened before. I've never been 100% correct on my TA. Otherwise, I don't know, I'd probably be doing this from an island right now if we were correct all the time. I would continue to do this because I want to help people. I want to make this happen. So we're looking at no indicators right now. We can go to a couple indicators, right? What are we looking at? Daily chart on TradingView. Okay, a few times. As you can see where we are currently on the RSI level, we are at a point where we could do just about anything. So in the 40 level for the RSI for Ethereum, let's put a line out. Let's see where we are. What's the pattern look like every time, right? And it's very simple to do this if you have TradingView. It's simple to know, and support has been an option here. Coming back from September of 2021, we're looking at a daily. Once again, support December 2021. So last year was support at this RSI. Instead, we're finding resistance. So that's not good. It's flipping. So we could actually get a big pump to the downside with the FUD, everything going on. We're not up here, ladies and gentlemen. If we were up here and we were coming down from up above, I would say, guess what? From last year's perspective and last year's history of TA, we're going to get support here. No, we're actually going to get resistance. It's the exact opposite. We're coming from the bottom. We're not moving up. Started from the bottom, now we're here. This is pretty rough. And exactly my point, the Ethereum hacker will most likely release everything as possible. Probably trade on leverage, if you ask me. That's my personal opinion. Hit resistance come down and just completely wreck it as it's done it before here. Where was this? May of 2022. So we're going to do the same thing coming in all the way through June. And if you pay attention, definitely to mention on the Bitcoin chart now as I flip. Bitcoin, we have been doing this since June of 2022. So really don't be surprised. Pay attention. Where was this down here? Excuse me, there it is. I'm sorry. This support at 15 13,000. There it is. This one's been November, so I don't know where the June correlation was coming into. It had a June price that stopped, so let's see where it is. Let's see if we can get it all the way. There it is. I was in the right spot, excuse me. Thank you for staying around. There's just a June price, right? June 22, where I was showing you on the RSI level for Ethereum. It's still correlating and makes sense. So pay attention to what's happening. We're going to hit resistance at this price. Most likely that's what will happen eventually when we're flipping to the upside. This is what's going to happen here. Head and shoulders and a big inverted head right there. So pay attention. Then what will happen, so resistance over and over at the 1830. Then you know when it's time to come up and get the right shoulder. So just like the Ethereum chart shows, there's still down room to come, left shoulder. As we're not down all the way yet, you can see we're still not there. Then what would I get? I would get this still slope. Probably right shoulder there. Could come all the way down back to test here. Wouldn't surprise me. And then resistance back at the 18.3 again. It's playing games over and over and over and over. It's hard to show you this, but if you really pay attention and I get rid of some of the mess, which I'm trying to do slowly, Bitcoin will then show you how the Ethereum and the Bitcoin chart, they're doing the same damn thing. So we could be getting this FUD. It looks like we are. This is what I think we're getting. I put a 4-hourly up, trying to get to the daily. Maybe it'll still look similar. And on the daily chart, trying to show you there is fall continuation, about the 13.5, 14,000 coming in. With all this FUD, like I said, Black Friday, it took us about 14% down on the move. We had some support. It could get worse. 14%, ladies and gentlemen, is from there. What if this 14% is from here on the support that we're building right now at the 15.7 that I said we must hold, and we're holding it pretty good. If I did that, ladies and gentlemen, if I did that as we finally made a support price, you'll be looking at a 13,400 price, which is now starting to really make sense as we update our Bitcoin technical analysis as the price is continuing to flow through. So pay attention to what's happening. This sucks, but yeah, I missed the upward trend too, but this is it. This is actually what I'm expecting. So we'll see the 18.3 come back. We'll see an inverted head and shoulders pattern. Remember, inverted head is the beginning and the end of a bear market or a bear trend, excuse me, because it doesn't mean the whole market's over, but it could result in a bear trend over, resulting back in a bullish momentum. So understand this price right here, as I can now delete this because I'm confident that the 14%, 15% move that we got in Black Friday last time, add the FUD and everything that is coming. Ladies and gentlemen, now that we've had time to get the 15.7, we could get the inverted here, but I doubt it. I very rarely doubt it. This is basically a trap. So pay attention to what's happening as we update the charts. 13,400 Bitcoin, I believe, is coming after or during the Thanksgiving time. Thank you so much for all your time. Hit the refresh, see where we're going right now. Down about 3 billion, so 822 billion. Like I said, this could be a big trap. None of this is financial advice. Wall Street Pete's sick dough in crypto. Follow us TikTok, follow us Instagram, check us out. It's a fun place to be. Wall Street Pete's sick dough in crypto. You follow a man who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. If you want to watch the Bitcoin, the OBJ Bowl is what they're calling it, the Giants versus the Cowboys. If the Giants lose, which most likely they're going to get their asses spanked by 20 at least. Hey, I'm a New Yorker. What do you want from me? They're going to lose. We're going to burn this jersey. I'm really sick and tired of it because he's going to go there. We need him. We need him to come home. So if Odell Beckham, if you're watching this, which is 100% not happening, come home. Cut the bullshit. I get it. I just want to do technical analysis, though, real quick on this gentleman, if you don't mind. I do this on everything now, and it's actually coming true. If you're OBJ, right, pretend you're a football player making millions of dollars. Now, I'm going to tell you a quick update. The Dallas Cowboys have an excellent passing game. They have an excellent running game. They have two-headed monster. Tony Pollard should be starting, but they gave Zeke a billion-dollar contract that he doesn't deserve. Or he did deserve it, actually. Who's kidding? The guy was a monster in the beginning. But Tony Pollard is the better back. They won't play him because the contract. Right? Jerry Jones is probably telling him, oh, he needs to play. That's my money's worth. I get it, right? I analyze that part. Here's the next analyzing part. The New York Giants overachieved this year. I'm a New York Giant fan, okay? They overachieved this year. Daniel Jones is a backup QB at best. He's not that good. And why would OBJ do that again? You go back to Eli Manning and his shit out of his prime? Right? It was time for him to retire. I love Eli Manning. OBJ is recovering from an ACL. Why would he want to be the number 1 and the number 2 wide receiver while Wan'Dale Robinson is hurt now for the year? Think about this. CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Noah Brown. I know the NFL. I know everything about this stuff. I wouldn't talk about it if I didn't. Why would OBJ go to the Giants where he could be everything in number 1? Yeah, he wants to do that again. But they got rid of him and traded him number 1. Number 2, why is he going to work and kill his ACL that might not be 100% yet and test blowing it out again and looking like a wash-up player to have to do everything when he could just go to Dallas and just sit there and catch, oh, caught this one, oh, caught that one, right? As Cooper Kupp did the same thing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the perfect place for him. So, as I talk a little bit about football there at the end, I apologize, but it just grinds my gears because it's going to be part of the show. We will re-record a fire pit being really engulfed. And if that mother effer, and I hate to say it like that because I love that guy, love his passion for the game, if he goes, and I say mother effer because if he goes to the Cowboys, we're burning the living shit out of it. Wall Street Pete, Sick Dough, and Crypto, I hope you're safe. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. We may come live to you for a Thanksgiving. I'm not sure. I love football. I love Thanksgiving. What a wonderful day tomorrow's going to be. I love cryptocurrency. Be grateful. Be happy. Be thankful for the health of everyone you have at that table tomorrow. Until the next video, my friends. Wall Street Pete, Sick Dough, in Crypto. We're out. Take care. Love and peace and happiness.